Once again, people, word on the street with Sam Rock and Greg B.
Yep,
You
yep.
know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about some issues that's going on in Rocky Mount that we think that everybody needs to know. You know, it's concerned about people, family, business people, people that's coming to Rocky Mount. They need to know what's going on in Rocky Mount.
Exactly.
So I'm a pass the mic to Greg B and let him lead it off. What we should talk about today. So go ahead, Greg, drop it.
All right. I saw something in the news the other day where they were talking about these four allegedly black racial groups that are having an issue with something that happened in 1807 or 1801 about a line where Rocky Mount Mills is at. And they were saying that it's in the Nash County side, but because of some racial issue or something back in the day, it's on the Edgecombe side. Now, my thing is, you're fighting a fight that's not going to actually benefit the black neighborhoods or the black people of Rocky Mount. And I just want to know, how is that affecting the citizens of Rocky Mount?
Well, I'm just telling you, I've been here longer than Reuben, longer than you, Reuben. Born and raised in National Hospital. I'm a long time
You wasn't
resident.
born in the OIC?
No, sir. You know, Dr. Bailey, the one that brought me forward.
Okay.
But he just retired like a year ago too. So what I'm trying to tell people, this stuff been going on for years.
Right.
Reverend Walker, Pastor Lee, Dooley Dixon, Hyman Dixon, other black representatives, Leonard Williams, they didn't bring this forward. Okay. And they've been in politics for a long time, longer than Mr. Blackwell. It's this young politics, like 58, 60. They wants to bring division to this city.
Right.
They wants to divide this city. You know, everybody know racism exists. Who don't know that?
Right.
You know, up north they show you love up there. You don't see it much. You don't really see it much up north than you do down south. We know that.
Well, I'm from Philly, and on some real stuff, it is racism everywhere, especially up there too. But
True.
The black neighborhoods and the black districts, if you elect somebody to that position, they gonna look out for their ward. They gonna look out for their districts. And if not, they vote them up out of there. Here, I don't get what's going on. I don't see what's going on, and I don't understand how.
What's going on here? These people are slow.
Something going on.
They LD, you know, retarded. You know that's what it is. They are comfortable in this city. Their mind frame is comfortable. If I work this job 20 years, get paid $13 an hour, I'm good. I ain't looking to make $18. If they get some COVID money for this job, and you can get $20, just pay me $13. I'm good. No one wants to move up in this. The older people don't want to go up no more. They don't want to take it to another level.
Right.
The young people I want to take it to another level, but the older people are in power, so they don't want us to take it to another. It's like this. Look. They're keeping us down. They're keeping us down. But they ever know that we do this, it's over for them. There ain't no more kickbacks. There ain't no more kickbacks. That's the problem. Wow. These older people is in charge of everything, and these homosexuals and all of that is in charge of everything. You know, we got to call it like we got to call it real, man. We got too many LBGTs and all that is running this city. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling it because God made man. Man is over everything. If you're a pastor and you in the pulpit and you gay and you preaching, I don't have no respect for you, dog. I don't have no respect for you.
Alrighty,
I don't have no respect for you. You call it how you want to call it. I'm man. I'm not letting a man lead. He got a problem and say in the 10 Commandments. Y'all praising this man that he's violating the 10 Commandments.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I get it confused. You're a Christian.
Right.
And you praising this pastor, he doing all this crazy stuff. That's my pastor. He can do that. God can give him. Now, God said, they're the first one will fall. They're the first one going to burn and brim in hell. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel it, man. I'm man. I just can't I can't tolerate that gay stuff like that. I can't do it, bro.
Hey, well, I feel you.
I can't do it, bro.
I feel you. But my thing is, you got these four groups that are complaining and politicking about the line where Rocky Mount Mills is at falls on one side and it should fall on the other side. But that's not helping the black community. One of the groups is the Phoenix Historical Society.
Mm-hmm.
We did one podcast where we did. You took me to a spot where BB King was
You're
at.
talking about Lincoln Park.
Right, and their brother been calling everybody trying to get money to fix up the building
Yes,
because
Lincoln
it's
Park.
dilapidated.
Yeah, Lincoln Park, one of the oldest black historic districts in Rocky Mount. I think the Hill in Lincoln Park is the oldest black historic district in Rocky Mount. And the mill, I'm gonna tell you this. WRL had done a great job with the mill.
Right.
Listen, black folks could have bought it 20 years ago. Why they ain't buy it then? That's what you need to ask them. Why you didn't buy it then when it was rubble? Because those guys didn't have no money. What's going on? They living off grant money. So when somebody invests their money to make something better, I'm not gonna hate on them. WRL came down here. They helped us. They was out of Raleigh. They came to Rocky Mount and bought it.
We don't have nothing in Rocky Mount.
Now, but
there's no parades. There's no nothing. There's nothing to go to unwind and chill. But when you go to the mills, you can actually relax. You can chill. And it just amazes me how when Nashville have their little, it's not a parade or carnival, I don't know what it's called, but they be having rides and all of that. I heard that they don't want to do that here because when they had it on the fairgrounds, they used to have a fair every year. Mm-hmm. They was talking about the gang violence and all them shenanigans. And my thing is, them same people from here, I see them at the Nashville joint. Why they don't act up over there? Because the cops will lock your behind up.
Keystone ain't playing.
If you not putting cops out there, or you putting one or two, when you go up Nashville, you see cops and firefighters. So I don't get why a small town like Nashville can have something like that, but we can't have nothing like that in Rocky Mount.
And that's the thing. I'm not knocking what black people want to come together, and I'm gonna patronize my black people business. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna keep patronizing you every week. You think I'm supposed to be dedicated? You come down here every week and give you my money. It ain't the city council. Them ain't giving nothing back into the Parks community where I'm from. So of course everybody that stays in Edgecombe County gonna run to Applebee's, Chili's, Buffalo Wild Wings, St. Jose.
There are no sit-down restaurants on the Edgecombe side.
It's none on Edgecombe County side.
Nothing over there.
It's nothing downtown.
Nope.
You have, what is it, Bistro? What is it?
Blanche's Bistro.
Blanche's Bistro. I had ate there like twice, and they had some decent, good food. But you get tired of eating at the same place. So that's why I get tired of Chili's. I go to Applebee's. I get tired of Applebee's. I go to St. Jose.
But what side are they on? They
on Nash County side.
That's
if you had it on here Edgecombe side, I would live on Edgecombe County side. I would never go on Nash County side.
But see, there's no sit-down restaurants on the Edgecombe side. You get fast food. They got 3 that I know of. You got the Hardee's, the McDonald's, and what is that? The chicken spot. I forgot.
Yeah, if you take Blanche's and Prime Rib Smokehouse out of Edgecombe County, what do you have?
Well, Prime Rib is going. They going to the mill.
But they're still down there right now as we speak. They're still going, but they're still
because they fixing up the building. I saw the joint.
But if you take Blanche's and Prime Rib out of Edgecombe County and the 2 Jamaican places, you have nothing. It's a ghost town. Crickets. That's what you got. So it looked like stop doing all that bitching. There's too much bitching going on. Everybody can make money.
But that's not the way it's rolling, though. Everything is set up within a few block radius of the entertainment center because certain people got businesses down there and they don't want to share the love.
And these guys,
And it's just crazy, man.
It's crazy. These guys are running this city like it's Nicky Bums and Frank Lucas or something around here, man. Because I know history, and I can go back to Harlem when Harlem was white, Hispanic, and black. Everybody got money together.
Right.
If you look at the movie Harlem, I'm gonna just tell you, go back and look at the movie Harlem Nights. Blacks was doing numbers too, just like the Italians and the whites. Everybody got money. But we trying to make it an all black thing. You can't put a lot of black people in the same thing that's trying to be on the same class. You can't. Because half of them ain't got no money. Some of them came to the game in 2000 were broke.
That's crazy.
They were broke. They were broke, bro. And now all of a sudden, you got 19 and 13 buildings and 3 houses, and you running, you're doing your thing. Ain't no hate. Listen, one thing about me, no hater, but if you gonna feed the Edgecombe County, let everybody else eat too. Open it up downtown.
It should be, but it's not like that. Certain people, they keeping it on lock for their own personal reasons, and it is what it is. But eventually, what they fail to realize is it's coming to an end. People are tired. And I've seen this. This happened in Philly. It ain't just started here. It gets to a point where the same people are in, and the same people are doing what they doing to the point where they not feeding them districts that put them in. Mm-hmm. And after a while, the people like, hey, it's new this popping up, but nothing's popping up in our areas.
Nothing.
They ain't doing nothing to feed the people in that area. You're not handling the blight in that area. It's crime off the yin-yang over there, and people sick of it. But one of the other groups that I was talking about, after the Rocky Mount Racial Justice Group, you have the Rocky Mount Black Action Committee. Now, we had a friend who came up here from Texas, moved over there, and I want to say Blackwell's Ward.
No, it's Richard Joyner Ward.
Oh, it's Richard Joyner's
pastor, deacon, pope.
Another pastor.
Whatever you want to call him.
You said pope.
Pope. Whatever you want to call him.
But anyway, the woman reached out to all of these people because she had an issue. The house was built on a raggedy foundation. Not on that same landlord had a tenant next door, and she talked to us last week and showed us a picture of a hole in the floor.
A hole
in the floor. Now, this is the same landlord, the same slumlord. And she said when she went to the Black Action Committee, they told her they couldn't help her. But y'all sitting around protesting about moving a marker in front of Rocky Mount Mills on the Nashville side because you claim white people, racist white people did it, and you want to move it on the Edgecombe side.
Oh, man.
What does that have to do with the people who got real issues in Rocky Mount?
And that's true. Y'all need to sit your asses down. That's what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, I don't see the people that was out there at the mill. I don't see y'all at the city council. I don't see you. Y'all don't talk about nothing. But all of a sudden, y'all going to Harlem. Look, we got to find us something that we can get on, and we're going to pass. We're going to make sure this will be a touchdown. We need to talk about this and try to make this happen. Man, y'all going to sit y'all candy,
it ain't making
whatever.
No sense to me.
Candy, man, that y'all just sit down. All y'all groups need to sit down. Some of you groups ain't but 8 months old. Y'all just making up. What's going to be the next? What's going to be the next group you make up? The Avengers?
Something. And then one of the last groups of the 4 groups was the Black Workers for Justice. Really? What do y'all do?
What do they
What
do?
have they done?
Black Workers for Justice.
Black Workers for Justice.
I think.
Now, out of all 4 people, all 4 groups, there was only 7 people out of all 4 groups that posed for the photo. Out of 4 groups, 7 people. And my thing is, if you want to fight for something, fight, and you got black in any part of your little group or whatever you got going on, why you not fighting the black fight? Why you not fighting blacks and old people in these old houses when they building all kinds of, or trying to build downtown? Why you not fighting the grant money that's going downtown, not going to these black people in these wards that elected these people in office? Why you not fighting when the brother got beat down by the police and got $250,000? Where was y'all? I ain't see none of y'all. I ain't see none of y'all on TV. I ain't see no blogs with y'all. I ain't see y'all protesting, calling no nothing.
None of that. Where was y'all at when the incident happened at IHOP with me and Nehemiah Smith and Bronson Williams? When the police rolled up on us, and Bronson, I ain't never seen Bronson so scared in his life. And
hey, you can get killed.
Man,
I be scared too.
And I don't fuck,
Them cops, man, listen, them cops.
And it was 5 of them. Then the dispatcher, are they black guys? That means black guys called.
He said, are they black guys?
Yeah, is they black guys? Where was y'all at then? I wrote the NAACP. They wrote me back and said, we can't help you. We got to dismiss this.
The same one that puts your personal information
Yeah,
on?
they said they got to dismiss this. I'm like,
wow.
and you telling us to get out there and protest with y'all, and y'all ain't going in the hood protesting for people about these light bills and everything, because those people that sit on that city council are your friends.
Oh, that's what it is.
So don't bring that BS around our community. What y'all need to do is get your own little group, and ain't nothing but 7 of you. On a good sunny day, it won't be 4. Because 3 of you going to the beach. So your group is weak anyway, so it don't make a difference.
No, they going to the mountains with the city council.
Come on, man. I'm tired. I'm just tired of all these fake groups. The only group that I love and look at that do things in America, the Nation of Islam. The new Black Panther movement. The Moors. Y'all ain't nothing compared to them, because when they come, they gonna bring it. Y'all some Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton people, man.
Ooh.
Y'all just about talking and preaching.
Well,
Y'all ain't no action in y'all people, man.
I just don't see it. You got 4 groups. They made their way into the paper. They supposed to have been protesting a line. We're not talking about something that's going to enrich the black community. How in the world is that going to put anything in the black community in wards 1, 2, 3, or 4? If you're going to do something that's going to do something for black people. All of that other garbage, it ain't helping. Again, it's the Phoenix Historical Society, the Rocky Mount Racial Justice Group, the Rocky Mount Black Action Committee, and the Black Workers for Justice. Really? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Y'all protesting junk that ain't doing nothing for the community. Why y'all didn't do anything when it came time for these light bills to be paid and somebody got away with paying $47,000?
And you know what kills me? When you said all them groups, I watched my man Terry Pittman go at Andre Knight, and these older people talking about Terry Pittman this time, and
right.
talk down on the brother, you know. But they black people, but they that's their man. I don't care about the vote for the man, but how you tell everybody he's working for the white man, he's for this, and then you got the young people saying, listen, man, I don't care nothing about a 30-year-old young person that trying to tell me something about politics, and you ain't lived a life of doing nothing. Your probably was hand given. When you came out, your mother wounded, probably gave you a cell phone and all that. You're a millennial. I don't care about nothing about no millennial. Because when it comes to politics, don't come with me for nothing. Don't come at me about nothing. Because y'all is going to be down with the baby boomers that keep feeding y'all today. Because they ain't going to mess with the Generation X. They ain't going to mess with us because they know we'll go off the chain. We'll flip.
Well, right now, I hate to say it, we gonna need some of them to get these cats out of office. Because the old people.
And guess what?
They said.
And guess what?
In their way.
It ain't gonna be the ones that's taking the city council water. It's gonna be the ones that in the street know the struggle. So
right.
Ruben and Andre can't go to the ones in the street and say, my name is Ruben Blackwell, can you vote me? They say, what the hell you done for us?
Oh, they know. But the older people ain't going
yeah.
They'll flow with it.
Yeah, so the millennials, the ones that are like Ruben, them kids and stuff, they'll vote for them because they're their children. They're the only ones gonna vote for them, but the ones in the street, they're the ones listening to the OGs, the 45 and 50-year-old, the aunts and all that. We just got to get our people up and educated to go in there and vote. That's all we got to do, and they're out.
Yeah, but I think that light bill pretty much killed it for Mr. Andre and Mr. AK.
AK.
Yeah, AK.
No, he got a new name now.
What's the new joint?
Shazam. He got that lightning bolt right there. That's Shazam.
Hey, you might have the earrings like Lois Taylor. Both ears with lightning bolts in the jaws.
He ain't paying no light bill. He told y'all,
Yeah.
I'm Godfather. I don't pay no light bill.
He ain't say that.
I'm just gonna keep.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna keep dragging that light bill money, and y'all black poor people keep paying it for me. But I got all the city council up here.
But you know what gets me though? After being called out for the $47,000, put on blast for it, they still pushed it off, and we had to pay for it. That bill is paid. We paid for it.
That's why I keep telling these black people in the cities. They pushed it off, saying the citizens gonna pay for it. We don't care you're rich, white, middle class, black, middle class, white. You're poor, black or white. You're gonna pay for Andre light bill.
That's what gets me.
And the black people say Andre did nothing wrong. Start talking like Michael Jackson.
That ain't everybody.
Andre did nothing wrong.
Listen, I know a homie right now I just talked to. He a truck driver. Dude ain't never home. He got a 1-bedroom apartment. This dude is a truck driver, gone. Came back home, lights off. He only owed $185.
What?
Yes. He owed $185, and they cut his lights off. But we had a certain council member, this dude owed $47,000.
And still in the hole.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, after being called out by Beth Woods, he still pushed it off on us to pay for it. We still pay for it.
Man,
still paid for it.
This shit is crazy.
It is.
He went to Central. Everybody go to Central, I would be ashamed to say I know him.
Wow.
Listen, all the kids I know, if you're talking about going to Central, we're not going there. We go to Shaw, Elizabeth City. We not going to, because if you go to Central, you're going to turn out like Andre now. You ain't going to pay nothing. We need you to pay your debts.
Yes, because I feel some type of way. I got to pay my mortgage, pay my utility bills, and I got to pay his too. And for the last 3 months, them utility bills, man, that's crazy.
Go ahead.
But my other joint is this. OIC. Now, the OIC can be a great organization for people, especially the people who can't afford medical care. I get that. And I'm with that. But I'm from Philly. Now in Philly, we had one OIC for the longest. They just now building another OIC, which will give us 2. Now the population of Philly is over 1.5 million people. That's where OIC originated, in Philadelphia. Then you got Washington, D.C. Their population is like somewhere around 700, 800,000, maybe a little more or less, somewhere in that area. They only have 3. When you look at Rocky Mount,
with 54,000 people,
there are 7 OIC locations.
Can I call them out where they at?
Help yourself.
We have 2 in Armstrong Projects. We have one on Virginia Street. We have one in Oakwood.
Wow.
We have one on Gray Street. That's 5. And we have one right behind Dr. Harris' office on Sunset. And it could be 6, but I think it's 7. We have another one over there in the other projects. That gives you 7 that OIC got their name stamped on. And what they are doing in the medical field, they are cornering the market. And when I mean by cornering the market, say that I'm a doctor for Africa or Nigeria, and I want to come in and set up a clinic with AIDS or whatever, that my credentials like that. He cannot get no federal funding. And what that means that he cannot get no money to take care of people that don't have no Medicaid. Because OIC have blocked the game. They put themselves in the block. That means that nobody else can get in that box and get
so
that money.
So basically they formed a monopoly.
They formed a monopoly to get that money. So you can have the best surgeon, the best foot doctor, the best heart doctor come in this city and can't help the people in this city because they had cornered the market. That's sad. But I heard Ruben out of his own mouth, and you can say whatever you want to say. You told me this. Miss Wanda Pulley was helping hands. You said, I said, Ruben, why you won't help the lady? She's a black lady. You think I'm gonna help somebody that's in the same field that I am?
Nah, I ain't say that.
I said, wow. From then on, people, I look at them side-eyed, like Astor on San Francisco.
Astor.
I look at them side-eyed.
Fish-eye fool.
Fish-eye fool. I look at them like,
hey.
I couldn't believe he said this about a black queen, a black woman.
Well, you already know. You can already see. You've been in office all them years. What has he done for his own ward?
Man.
If you ain't gonna do for your ward, you don't care about no black people. I mean, come on, man. Like, I sit back and I watch the shenanigans. Like I said, I ain't been here that long. I've been here 4 years. And I'm just watching what's going down. And I'm like, man, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
I can't believe if they're coming from Philly. Like, them brothers will get you out of there if you not doing what you supposed to do for your neighborhood. Mm-hmm. They gonna get you out of there. And these cats been in office 18, 20-something years.
And another thing people got to understand, when you go to OIC, always tell them what you are going there for, because they will test you for AIDS, syphilis, and everything. A man told me his wife cussed him out and about to divorce him because they was charging him for AIDS and syphilis. He was going in for high blood pressure, and they was examining him for syphilis and AIDS and other stuff. His wife told, "What you going out there and get tested for syphilis and AIDS?" He said, "I ain't telling people that." And they be testing people for stuff that people don't. For people do not know what they get tested for. They test people a lot for syphilis and herpes and AIDS down there. And you be going in there for a flu, going in there for a cold, and you get tested for AIDS and syphilis. You ain't telling them to test you for that, but they do it anyway because they get the money from the government. It's a money racket, man.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you the truth.
Wow.
I done heard 7 people say that. Miss Wanda Pulley said that some of the people that she got come to her, they came from OIC, man.
Right. Now, who is that?
She was a doctor. She was a nurse practitioner.
Right.
She said, man, and I know 2 people. Man, that kidney was gone. They had to go on dialysis.
Wow.
And OIC had these people for 10 to 8 years.
Well, I read some of the reviews, and wow. All you got to do, people, is look at some of them reviews.
That's supposed to be 5-star.
Shit. Excuse my French. There ain't no 5 stars.
They 1.5.
People was talking about how they got, they wasn't getting the right medicines, how they had to wait forever. They had appointments. They was talking about how they was
they long
being talked to real ridiculously by the people behind the desk.
They do that too.
You know, come on, man. If you want to be a hospital or clinic you still gotta have courtesy, man. Regardless of the people that come there, if you might think they're beneath you, you still gotta treat people with courtesy. You don't do that. People come in here because you might think they from the projects, and you can just talk down to them.
You talk them any type of way, but
you still gonna build them. I bet you that. You gonna build their car.
But the thing that I got to say, Miss Nana, Mr. Deans, CC, they got a couple good people there, you know, and I know them personally. You know what I'm saying? And they do a great job. But the problem with OIC, I believe, they have too many interns, man. Too many young people that's coming in there trying to get their schooling, and they say they got 167 people work for them. Now you can't have that many people work for you.
Nah, when you go on the internet, you can Google it. I think I saw 318 people
work for OIC.
Work for OIC.
You can't work for OIC if you're an intern. You ain't getting paid.
I don't know if it's I don't know if they're doctors or whoever, but I just know they said that they have. Well, they didn't say it, but if you pull it up and you look, and it says employees, 318 people.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people, but I don't get it, man. It's just still a certain way you need to treat people if they coming up, and even if it's your own business, your establishment. You know, if because these people from the projects, or because somebody don't have insurance, shouldn't treat people like that.
Yeah,
but all you gotta do is look at the reviews. The reviews tell it all.
Yeah, somebody else told me about that, but I think one thing about me, I'm no hater, but I got to go at the leadership. The leadership is not doing what they're supposed to do. I got to go at you.
Yeah.
I got to go at your ass. I don't give a fuck. But do I think Ruben did a good job of taking OIC to another level? Yeah, he did a good job. He took it to the medical field. But still, people are fucked up out here, man. We are really messed up out here, man. You can say the COVID, people are running to get this COVID test like it's a food stamp line for extra food stamps. And people ain't doing the research on black people. If you listen, don't let nobody tell you something and you go get something stuck in your arm. Do the research. Please do the research. That Johnson & Johnson shot is causing people to have blood clots. That whatever the other shot is, that's kind of like a little problem. But we got to understand, brother and sisters, if you Christian people, as you say you love God, you love Jesus, why we got to need the shot and we got the man up the most high?
Well, I don't know. See, this my brother, but me and him disagree on this.
Yes, we do.
Now, as you see, I got my first infantry division shirt on today, and I didn't go to OIC to get my shot. I didn't go to no church parking lot. I didn't go, and I don't knock the people that do it.
You went to the top dollar.
I went to the VA
in
Greenville and got my joint, the government joint.
That's right.
And I just feel like personally that if they got something out there that's going to fight, something that can kill you, I'm going to go get it. I went and got my 2 shots of my Moderna joint. The first time I got it, it swelled up my arm a little bit, and I had little headaches for like 2 days. But then after that, I was cool. And then I went and got the second shot, which I ain't had to deal with nothing. It was cool. It was like smooth sailing. My arm was a little swole, but other than that, I was cool. Yeah, my man, he ain't gonna get the shot.
Hey, yo, chill it out.
We gonna have to get some rope time down and stab him with that joint. Something.
He a real brother. But you told me you was sleepwalking when you got that shot.
No. But all jokes aside,
yeah.
People get the shot. Don't, some people just not gonna take it anyway. But I'm just saying, if you got a chance to go get that shot, get the shot. Because, we got, in our race, the black race, you got a lot of things going on as far as weight, high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And once you get hit with that COVID, it's going to escalate that and it's going to take you up out of here.
Listen. I respect that. Check this out. Go get the test. You get both tests. You get the antibodies, you get the swab. If your antibodies, your antibody test come back and show that you have antibodies, I would advise you to get the test because that shows that you got antibodies in your system can fight the disease. Now, some people don't have the antibodies. I understand. Get the test, but you can get the test to see that you have the antibodies. If you got the antibodies in your system, I wouldn't get the test. And that's God knows I won't, because the African doctor told me, if you got the antibodies, I wouldn't advise you to take it to another level like that. So I believe in the motherland. I believe in the people that come from the motherland, from Africa. Now we got some of the greatest doctors from Africa. And I'm going to ride with their opinion. I'm going to ride with the good Lord.
Well, that's why they here.
Yeah.
They the African.
Yeah.
That's why they the African. Because they know where the best medical care is at. And that's why I'm going to get stabbed up and get my little vaccine. So I'm cool, but I'm just saying, if I ain't no scientist or nothing, but if they showing me and telling me that, hey, this thing gonna keep you around, I got kids, I need to be here. I ain't got no grandkids yet, but I need to be here.
Listen, y'all people around here, listen to Joe Biden tell y'all get the shot, and he can't even walk up the stairway. He done took 3 trips going up to the airplane.
He did, but he got his shots done.
Listen, yeah, man, it's just crazy. But I want to talk about this guy.
Who?
From Pine Top, North Carolina.
Pine Top.
His name is Butch Dancy.
Butch Dancy?
Yeah, Cornelius Dawson, Cornelius Dancer, Cornelius Dancer.
Oh, I think that's the guy who was talking. He's into everything that goes on in Rocky Mountain. He lived near Pine Tops, and they don't know that dude.
That nigga, that guy live in Murfreesburg.
What?
He live in Murfreesburg.
Where is that at?
It's on the other side of Edgecombe County.
But my thing is,
Macclesfield guy.
why is he in all the business of everything that goes on in Rocky Mountain? And he don't live. He can't even vote for dog catching Rocky Mountain.
God, you know why he's so? You know why he Mean Gene? Do you know why he's in everything in Rocky Mountain?
Why is
He
that?
want to be a part of Rocky Mountain. 54,000 people in Rocky Mountain.
But why he
only got 400 some people where he at. See, Rocky Mountain make everybody look big.
But do he even know? Do they even know him?
So
Because I guess he ain't that popular.
that man
over here,
said
so
that man
trying
said
to
he
be-
been in politics since the 80s.
Yeah.
But guess what? That's the people about 80, 70, 60 years old know you. But the guys 50 and 40 don't know you, brother.
All right, look, he got so much input. He got so much to say. I don't get it. He had a little comment about us or whatever, and he even came at somebody that got a TV show or whatever in the mornings, and he had something to say about him, and that brother grinded him up.
Bronson grinded him.
Woo! He grinded him up.
Made beef jerky spaghetti out of him.
Man, I mean, he talked
He's
about the
coward.
whole bad. He took time to cut him up.
He's a coward, man. He talk about everybody. Like Bronson said, you gotta watch that guy. He'll run to the police department.
Oh, he a cop caller.
Yeah, he's a cop caller, man.
Well,
that guy ain't got no heart. He need to worry about how he can stay on the job at Honeywell when he talking on that morning show. You take PTO time to get off the phone. Get on the phone. Take PTO time. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on the clock talking on the show, bro.
But
They value behind that.
My thing is, dude ain't even known. He's trying to be known here in Rocky Mount. Supposed to be the vice president of Rocky Mount NAACP.
And
But
he's
you
nobody.
don't even live here. You're nobody.
Don't live. He need to keep his business down in Tarver. He's I think he's one of the chairs or one of the representatives for the Democrat Party down there in Tarboro, which I'm unaffiliated. I'm not Republican or Democrat. I like to stay in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to ride nobody's coattails. So,
Right.
That's why I stay in the middle. But he's nobody, man. He's just a talker for Ruben and Andre and the NAACP.
He's a minion.
He talk junk to white people, and some black people he talk to him till we see him in the street. He act like a little kid when you see him in the street. He give you the chain. You need anything? Coffee? You need anything to eat? I don't call him to the gas station one time. He wanted to pump my gas when I called him there. So man, he's nothing. He's a lame. You're a nerd to me.
Well,
Kickball. We call you kickball when we were coming up. We kickball, dirtball guy.
So I'm hearing a story about this guy being at all the little city council meetings that they having, that he did front and center.
Yeah, front and center.
Why? He ain't a resident.
You know how he ain't no resident. He just want to be down.
Oh,
with
he'll
everything.
want to be.
He'll want to be.
He'll want to be.
Man, the guy talks so much about his people. It's pathetic. Talk about the people down. He said something about the Game Boys like 6 months ago.
Right.
Talking about, I don't want to be affiliated with no gay people and all that. But God, no, them your people. I talk to them every day. Why you get scared now? You talking about bringing black people together, the unit together.
But he ain't even from Rocky Mount.
Yeah.
That's why he's scared, because he ain't from Rocky Mount. He ain't talking to nobody. But my whole twist is, dude, you don't know nobody like that. And you definitely don't know me. You put out there for me to call your phone number. I called your phone number.
Talking.
But I blocked my number.
Mm-hmm.
If you really, really want to get at me, man, holler at Rock, and I will make time for you, like Bronson did. And we ain't doing none of that, going back and forth on podcasts and all that. We gonna meet up. Let's do a face-to-face. All that you had to say it to my face. Let's do it like that. Okay? Now, I'm gonna hand this over to my man, Rock.
Like they say in the street, sing your area code. Sing your info. Sing your pack number.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. You know, all I got to say, man, if you're not trying to bring this city together with whites, blacks, Chinese, Mexican, green, UFOs, astronauts, I don't care what it is. We trying to build this city up. You know, we not trying to destroy it. Some black leaders might say, he talk bad about the black leadership. You motherfucking right. You damn right. And I'm pissed off. And this episode right here, wait till you see the second episode. Because some of these preachers about to get it. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna get down on some of you preachers next episode. And I'm gonna give it to you raw. And I ain't playing no more with you.
Did you hear what he said?
I'm gonna give it to you. Who doing something, who ain't doing something. There's 300 some churches in here, and Rocky Mount ain't got no business acting like this or looking like this in this city. All these churches, we can drive all the evil spirits out of this city and do something for the community.
You got to start with the city council.
You got that right, but these pastors, you better line up. I got a list
Stop
for you.
voting them in office.
I got a list for you. Some of you never stayed here. Some of you came out of Ringwood. Some of you came from Philly.
Ooh.
Some of you came from New York. Some of you came from Raleigh. And some of you were born, bred in Rocky Mount. Now, do you smell what the Rock is cooking?